take a touchdown, nigga, real shit. Ever since you young, we started out hustling. She been out here busting, funny bitch, she funnin'. Wanna go to the top, I'm out here grinding, hold it down from the start to finish the end. After all I've been through, almost fucking face up. She's a fucking paper, couldn't fucking save you, major, late life. Real shit, bitch. I'm about my business, gotta hustle for a minute. Real shit, Southside, moving independent. With a deep voice, I ain't pretty fucking busy. Up there.
Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? It's your hood plug, and welcome to the inaugural edition of your hood plug TV. And tonight we're gonna have our first interview. When I first started your hood plug, I would go around from town to town, all throughout North Texas, East Texas, interviewing up and coming artists and things. And that was my passion. So now I was, I stopped doing that for a minute, got into promoting. And promoting is good, but my passion is really about the up and coming artists and trying to help them as much as I can, more exposure, just insight, things that I've learned, because I can remember when I was growing up, call myself rapping or whatever, I had a passion for it, but just really didn't have any guidance, anyone that, kind of point me in the right direction on doing things, correct me when I was wrong, so on and so forth. So, of course, that time has passed me by. But anyway, today we're going to have an interview with an artist out of Texarkana. He's hitting me up right now by the name of SOSA, you know what I mean? And I had made a post on Facebook, about artists from all over the Northeast Texas area, hit me up or whatever. He was one of the very first to hit me up that wanted to, come up and basically tell his story, you know what I mean? And he should be coming in here in a little bit. And basically tell his story, you know what I mean? You have to excuse me. This is the inaugural for me actually using YouTube, using this StreamYard, going live or whatever, man. It's hot as hell because I had my heat off. My AC off all day, turn it on when I come in. But yeah, this is my inaugural using StreamYard. So maybe a few hiccups here and there, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. I'm presently waiting on SOSA. Let's see. But over time, it'll get better. I'll get better. But let me say this: this music thing, this music thing takes a lot of commitment, it takes consistency. You know what I mean? It takes sacrifices. And I see a lot of artists that they'll do a song and they'll have, hey, my release date is such and such and so, you know what I mean? As if like people are waiting on their release, you know what I mean? People don't even know you know what I mean? So immediately these platforms or this ability to go direct to the consumer and not having to go through labels and things of that nature have given artists overinflated egos, so they don't think they have to put in the work, you know what I mean? And I was speaking to a young man yesterday, and he was telling me about, how he Mo3 was like his role model, you know what I mean? And I talked to him, and I was like, do you understand the work that Mo3 put in to be, the artist that he had become, the artist that he is, it took a lot of work, and he wasn't just a normal artist, you know what I mean? 3 didn't drink, didn't smoke, You'll find, that's very rare to find artists, of his stature coming from, the struggles that he come through, that didn't drink, smoke, or anything, but was strictly committed to his craft. You know what I mean? So, that's the type of commitment it's going to take. You know what I mean? And in order for artists to reach the heights that they want to reach, And another thing, like I was talking to someone about, it's like all it takes is the consistency to catch the ear of an audience, and people would never forget you. For example, Finesse Two Times, like basically one song, you know what I mean? One song, and went away for 5 years and come right back, and now he's getting 20 bands a show, from one song, because we barely can name anything else that Finesse Two Times put out before he went away. Even though the song he got, Get Even is a good song that he just put out. But so if artists would focus on that level of commitment and getting that song and working that song, working it, but majority of artists I see, they're dropping songs like every month or every other month or whatever, when you haven't committed to and pushed the one song that you thought was a hit. You know what I mean? So it takes extreme focus. Okay, SOSA's gonna be delayed for a minute, but it's all good. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to this, and like I say, this is my inaugural show, as well as using this StreamYard. You know what I mean? Let's see. So I'm going to drop the link here, and there ain't many people watching, but if anyone wants to come up and talk about this industry and give some helpful advice or whatever, that's all good. But he says he's probably about 5 minutes away from home. That's all good. Yeah, almost there. But anyway, I guess what I'll do, I'll give a little background to myself, as well as this whole Your Hood Plug concept, this Your Hood Plug brand. You know what I mean? And like I said, I was an aspiring artist. I've been doing shows and rapping and dancing since I was maybe 8, 9 years old. You know what I mean? And when I finally moved to Texas or whatever, I was still rapping on it. But of course, I got off on the wrong path, being hard-headed, thinking I'm grown, so on and so forth. Got in trouble, went away, came home in 2017. But the entire time that I was away, my focus was on, okay, the time of being an artist has passed me by, but I want to be, behind the scenes. I want to be in this industry in some form or fashion. So the entire time I studied, got a degree in, in business and, paralegal studies, just to be able to read contracts and all these things of this nature. So when I get home or whatever, I link up with one of my partners that I had been incarcerated with. We start a company, you know what I mean? And from that company, we branch off Your Hood Plug Productions. And like I say, I initially started out going around, from city to city, college campuses, all over. You can see some of the videos. If you go back into the channel, check out some of the old Your Hood Plug, interviews. I was doing all this from all over, showing up events or whatever. Then 2019, July 7th, 2019, it's like everything changed for me. A bell went off because I was invited by Dr. Stuntry, videographer here in the Dallas area from McKinney. He was also Mo3's videographer. So he invited me to the Mo3 show at the House of Blues in Dallas. This was July 7th, 2019. Uh, so, I show up or whatever, you know, somehow, the ladies, it was some ladies and they were struggling to get, they actually had Mo3's merchandise, and they were struggling to get the merchandise out the car. So, I walk up, hey, y'all need some help? They're like, hey, come on. Yeah, I need it. So I grabbed some boxes and I walk, I walk in the House of Blues through the back, man, went with them to the front, set the boxes down. But, I had my camera and everything. And so now I'm just in the House of Blues, you know what I mean? And so one of the ladies needs some help trying to find Mo3's manager, Rainwater. So we go, I'm following her or whatever. We go and she holler at Rainwater, this, that, and another. But then when she goes back to where, she's setting up the merchandise tables and all of this, I kind of just slip away now. You know what I mean? I'm in here. Dr. Stuncher hasn't shown up yet, but I'm there early. So I'm actually up on the stage. Mo3 is out here rehearsing. I'm videoing and everything, and there's people all around. So I go down the stairs and I go around to the front of the stage and I look and I'm like, damn, I'm the only one down here in the front of this stage. Mo3's big night coming up at the House of Blues here in Dallas, and I'm the only one here in the front of this stage documenting this. You know what I mean? Like videoing this rehearsal and everything. You know what I mean? And this is before, me and Three got cool or whatever. He knew of me, I knew of him, whatever. But, it was like, damn, it was like it hit me like, damn, bro, you put in all the study, the hard work, tried from here, this, that, and another, trying to build this brand and another. And this is the opportunity that you blessed with. You're able to document one of the best artists, in my opinion, to ever do this. You know what I mean? Like, and I've been around rap since 1979. And in my opinion, when you take everything about Three, it's like he was a unique artist in his own lane. I've heard all the stories of similarities sounding like so and such and such, but there was a certain spirit, there was a certain energy, a certain soulfulness to his music that, you can't compare. You can't compare to any artist. And I've listened to a lot of artists, over the years of my life. So to actually be there and be in front of this stage, and then to go on throughout the night, helping prepare for this show, working with Dr. Stunchy or whatever, who pulled it off, making sure all the, videos and things were, on cue and all of this. It was just such a great experience, but it was the best experience that I've had since I've been in this industry dealing with music whatsoever. But it also showed me that, this vision that you have for your hood plug, man, keep pushing, because it's going to put you in the right place at the right time. You know what I mean? So, and from that point on, I decided to take your hood plug. And like I say, I went into promoting, got with the owner of the club in Sherman, Texas, Ruzies. And, another opportunity I just saw on a whim that, hey, this guy opening up a club in Sherman, I didn't know him or anything, I just reached out to him through a messenger, I believe it was. Like, hey, man, I'm a promoter, you know what I mean? Hadn't promoted a show, you know what I'm saying? Hadn't promoted a show before. And went in, set up, a day to meet with him, went out to lunch, made my pitch, you know what I mean? He liked it. He was like, hey, man, this, you the only one that has came and broke things down to how it would be if we reach an agreement, whatever, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? So, bam, I get the agreement with Ruzies and Sherman, and, we was planning something, and I believe it was around this time in 2019 as well, if I'm correct. Well, it might have been before the Three, but anyway, the story goes, when I linked up with Ruzies to get in this promoting thing, a friend of mine at Sidebar Management, Courtney Beeman, he had his, he had been doing shows for many, many years. He was actually bringing Bun B of UGK to Denison. So once I had worked out the agreement with Ruzies, I got with him and I was like, hey, man, why don't you just bring Bun B over here to, Ruzies, because it was the stage, it was bigger, the bar, everything. So that was actually I believe, the first event that, I was a part of, as far as promotion wise, you know what I mean, was with Courtney Beam and Sidebar in UGK, Bun B from UGK. From there, of course, it don't take me long to learn anything, So I got a chance to talk to Bun B manager, you know what I mean, speak to Bun B or whatever, pick Bun B's manager brain about some things, all this type of stuff. So that was the second, I believe, a learning experience, man, that really opened my eyes to, look, you can take your hood plug somewhere, you know what I mean? And after that, man, we just started rolling it out, just every week doing different things, trying to get the people to come out, trying to provide a safe, secure atmosphere where, people aren't getting, hurt, no fights, a little drama here and there, but overall, we were successful with what we were doing, from bringing artists. I believe the next one, I think we brought, it may have been, I don't know, it was Bugatti Casino. We got with another guy that he has a company. They brought Big Tuck out. We brought him over there. Went through Bugatti Casino. Then I brought Little Ronnie and went on from there. But what came full circle to me was that now, for me, on July 7, 2019, from actually being there to video, Mo 3 show at the House of Blues, to like February, I believe, it was around the beginning of February, I believe, February 7th, something of that nature like that, to actually being able to book Mo 3 and have him come perform at a show that I was promoting, you know what I mean? Your Hood Plug was promoting at Ruzi's Studio Bar. So it was like that day there was like another monumental day, you know what I mean? Because it was a very emotional day as well, because, just to seeing the posts that people were making on social media, whatever, females going get their hair done, nails, fellas out buying clothes, everybody getting ready for this big show, and to be a part of it, to actually bring that experience, you know what I mean? It was very emotional, And after that, we went on with Webby, and we had Juvenile set up, but the COVID had hit, which set things back, and wasn't able to pick up again till 2021. That summer, I believe, July 2021, did the Zero show, and then came back January this year and finally got to the Juvenile show. You know what I mean? And as it goes right now, I'm in the works to bring more artists to the specific area that I work out of, the Grayson County area. But my aspirations are, with this platform now, is to find as many artists, man, that I can from all over. I received a lot of feedback from the post that I made about this Your Hood Plug, the forum, trying to get all the local artists that I can from whatever city or whatever town throughout Northeast Texas, Southern Oklahoma, and do these interviews. We're going to hold competitions, far as songs against songs, and, in basically like a tournament, song against songs. And, the song that win, that artist will win something, and it's going to be huge. You know what I mean? Of course, we'll have interviews with established artists, known artists, promoters, DJs, all of these things around the area. But my main thing I like to focus on is the the artist that's not there yet, you know what I mean? Because maybe this will give them some type of inspiration, you know what I mean, to continue to push, pursue your dream, you know, and and that's what this is all about, you know. And my goal is to someday be able to get these very same artists that myself, my team deem are you know, hey, they got something, put them together, book venues throughout the areas or whatever, and let these artists perform. You know what I mean? But it's all up to the artists how much they've put in and made themselves, you know, open to the public. You know, building their buzz or whatever, and then we'll go from there. But anyway, that's the vision, that's the goal. You know, got a lot of things coming up. You know what I mean? It's a grind, it's a journey, but you know, I embrace all type of adversity, man. I love to work through struggles, and we're gonna make this thing happen. Anyway, while y'all here, you know, like, share, subscribe. You know, tell a friend, to tell a friend that we're looking for artists for interviews. You know what I mean? For whatever it is that you know your hood plug can help with trying to build your career in this industry. You know what I mean? You know, don't be afraid to hit up your hood plug. But without further delay, my man SOSA, you know, he's in the building, so we're gonna bring him on up and let's see what he got to say. What's good?
Yo,
What's good?
yo,
Glad you can make it, man.
yeah, man, yeah. I I was moving around a little bit here. I would have been on here a little earlier.
Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. So you know, I was just giving them rundown about your hood plug while we waited for you. And I told him you was like one of the very first when made that post about this forum thing and interviewing artists and all these things and trying to create opportunities. You was like one of the very first to reach out, you know, sent me your music and everything else. Because this is my inaugural, well, really the rebirth, because I used to travel around doing the interviews. And like I said, but now, you know, thanks to this, we can, you know, you can be where you are, I am where I am, and we can get this interview in. You know what I mean? So this is the very first you know, your hood plug.
Come on, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I really appreciate you, man. And the opportunity you giving me, man, to introduce me to your world as far as this music is concerned, where you from, you know what I mean? Like, what was your inspiration for what you do, and you know, and all these things, and whatever else you want to share, man, with you know the subscribers or the people that'll be viewing this in the future.
Yeah, okay. You know, pretty much everybody know, man. Rose Hill, baby, to the death of me, man. 903. You know, but you really said some real shit and touched on a few bases, cause in reality, it's like some people I don't know, like it's so much talent down here. So you got a lot of people who they tend to probably listen to the next person and go out their opinion. When in reality, it just gotta be like really once everybody come together. I feel like the rap scene to be a little more major down here.
And when you say here, you're talking about Texarkana.
As far as yeah, like Texarkana back east, like our way.
Okay, and you're on the Texas side, right?
Yeah,
Okay. I remember somebody telling me it's two sides, and they always make sure they let me know they on the Texas side.
yeah. You got I mean you got some talent in Arkansas too. It's a lot of talent in A.
Yeah. So how does that work? Like, would people just cross back and forth over the border, you know, for shows and clubs or whatever? How does that work?
Yeah, like a lot of the clothing stores, they on our side, on Texas side, a lot of like uh clubs, liquor stores and stuff like that. You know, it's on Arkansas side. So you ain't got no choice but to really, you know.
Hmm. Does there be any like beef? You know what I mean? Normally when there's sides, there's beef. You know?
Like back in the day it was, you know, which it was a lot, man. But like this been going on since like my grandpa and grandma, you know, like since they was coming up, and it done got a whole lot better though.
That's good. That's good.
Be war.
That's good. So tell us, man, how did you get your start with this music thing?
I never really liked it rapping. Like I never really wanted to rap or nothing like that. It's just like a few of my partners, you know, we be kicking it. They fuck with the music. They'll put on like instrumentals or something. We all catch the beat. And a lot of them used to be like, bro, you just got a sound, bro. Like pursue it, take it serious. And I ain't really take it serious until one of my kinfolks, man, EMG. Shout out to that boy, man. He was, you know, called me to the studio, put me on the song, and shit. From then, it's been up ever since. Yeah.
Okay. Well, what I want to do is I want to let people hear you, man, and what caught my attention. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna play the video that you know you forwarded to me, and after that we can talk about it.
Okay.
Young culture. I'm in another city catching plays. These niggas linking up, we from the south. Load on the way, get it gone in 2 days. How that's your man, and he can't close his mouth. Fuck it, we know you ain't really had. Both the price on his head, full of Charles Manson. I'm on a whole nother level, I swapped out a basic. Chain around my neck, this shit represents slavery. I beat the past so amazing, they think that my wrist got a motor the way it go crazy. Run through the load on the daily, excited my blood rolling up gear paid. Don't like the layup, little bitch, I ain't lazy. Straight to that bed, do the day like I'm racing. I'm at the West in the Cali, might fly back to Dallas.
I get in her, she get mad.
I got that little bitch soaking panties. I do this shit often, SOSA the reason she vanished. I feed the semen and Xanax, move so prestigious, I gotta stay cautious. Benz on his top, now he gone, poop. My demons scoot up, blow, they be like a flute. Niggas be capping, but that's overstood. Pull up and scoot up with them sticks in your hood. I'm all out of state with them racks in my carry-on. We don't know what he on, we just gon' get him gone. Exotic bows in the trap, now I'm flexing my muscle. Do it, he sweater, my shades by Bagard. Switch on the glee, if he run, we gon' Ricky him. That's your man, he a red, he got bitch in him. Double back, part the whip and go finish it. Nigga gossip like bitches, do shit for attention, but how you want some recognition? Jump out the whip with that 50, my little one ridiculous. He all up that bitch till it's empty. Bitch go get active, go find a plug. Piece go for 28, I can't show no love. Don't like the way I get anxious. My paper I need it, bustin' them out, I shit swallowing semen. Niggas fugazi that think that they fucking with me. I'm laughing cause this shit a prank. Hit them up walking down left to the bank. New op pad, this shit smoke, what you think? I make this shit look too easy. I drip in that jack. If you want a boat on them texts, cuffing these hoes, getting in your feeling by bitches. My dog had it all out in train. Another city catching plays. Real niggas linking up, we from the south. Load on the way, get it gone in 2 days. How that's your man, and he can't close his mouth. Fuck it, we know you ain't really had. Both the price on his head, full of Charles Manson. I'm on a whole nother level, I swapped out a basic. Chain around my neck, this shit represents slavery. I beat the past so amazing, they think that my wrist got a motor the way it go brazen. Run through the load on the daily, excited my blood rolling up gear paid. Don't like the layup, little bitch, I ain't lazy. Straight to that bed, do the day like I'm racing. I'm at the West in the Cali, might fly back to Dallas.
I get in her, she get mad.
Yo.
Oh man, I love it, man. That's fire, bro.
You fucking with?
For sure. So what's the story behind that, man? I see what was that, Heater HD?
Yeah, Heater, man. That's my guy, man. Shouts out to Heater, man.
Yeah. I've heard him from a few other artists out there where he seemed like, you know, he doing big things out there, man. You know, what is that bar for bar?
It's like basically, you know, they drop the mic wherever you wanted it, and shit, you just go for what you know.
And that's Heater bar for bar.
Okay. That he the one shoot the videos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he shoot the videos. I got another partner out here, man, ADT the mail. I really ain't got to really just touch bases with my boy, but he nice too, man.
Yeah. Okay. Shit. Well, any partners that's in this game or whatever, man, they all welcome to, you know, hey, you know, DM me and we'll go from there. We'll set the interviews up, you know what I mean? And I'm looking, as well as, you know, some other people that, you know, I've aligned myself with. We're looking for, you know, some of the hottest MCs, artists from all over Northeast Texas, man. And like I say, the goal is to find the best of the best. And what I would like to do is create, a tour of the different venues where we do go and book. We book bigger artists or whatever, but when we deal with y'all, man, we think y'all can be as big as any artist that's out here already. You know what I mean? It's just take the consistency. You know what I mean? As far as your flow is ridiculous. You know what I mean? Your flow. I listen to your lyrical content, all of that. You know what I mean? You ride the beat right. You know what I'm saying? And I think you have what it takes. You just got to keep on pushing, get yourself out there. And it may start with a smaller platform. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have this major platform or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you got to start somewhere. You know what I mean? And I enjoy interviewing artists that basically we both in this grind trying to build something. You know what I mean? And,
yeah. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that for sure.
So is there anything else you want to, let people know that's watching this, that don't know anything about other music you may come in or anything like that? Because I don't want to hold you long. You know what I mean?
I mean, other than that, I got a video dropping with my people. Shout out to my nigga Savage. I got a song right now that I'm working on. Me and Smoothie finna jump on it. I got him on this verse. Really finna put out a mixtape, and my guy Dirty, Scrape Gang. Shout out to my nigga, man. And shit, really I'm gonna keep this first one strictly for the streets.
Mm-hmm.
But I got a lot of new music on the way. I just been sitting back loading up, man.
Now Smoothie from Texarkana.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because I had an opportunity, man. Maybe was it 2019? People kept asking me, man, book Smoothie. You know what I'm saying? This before he signed the deal, right? Didn't he sign a deal with
Yeah.
Yeah, he just signed a deal recently, the same label that Megan used to be on, right? I believe.
Yeah, 1501.
1501, exactly. You know what I mean? I think Carl Crawford or something like that. But okay. So I see Moody doing big things. So that has to be some type of inspiration, man, to see somebody that you know where you from or whatever, man, that's finally getting his shot. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure. For damn sure.
Yeah, bad. So as far as your where can people find you, man? Like, as far as your social media or what have you, that want to check you out, you know what I mean? They can start following you or what have you.
Right now, just Instagram, SOSA Bella Rosa, YouTube. I really ain't been dropping on all platforms yet, cause I really been so wrapped up in getting this mixtape done. But once it get done, I'm gonna drop it on all platforms.
Yeah. Okay. So what I would like to do, man, once you get, the mixtape done, you get everything up social media wise or whatever, have you back, man. Let's run through some of that music, let people hear it, you know what I'm saying? And see what else that you want to share, man, to try to increase your exposure, man, to people out here, man. Because like I say, I'm a fan. I just met you, but I'm a fan. And as a fan, hey, man, I want to see you succeed, and whatever I can do to help, I'm going to do that. And if there's anybody that's watching or whatever that's, want to come up and, say anything or ask any questions to SOSA, man, you're welcome to, just hit the link or what have you, and we can go from there, because I don't want to hold them too long, Let's see. I'm going to drop this link again. All right. So let me ask you a question before I'm not going to hold you much longer. Like I say, is there a lot of competition where you are, like, or is it more? Because I know you said, if y'all came together or what have you. So there's a lot of competition, healthy competition, or is it competition to the extent to where it's like hate? You know what I mean? That other people, like the crab in the bucket type thing. People don't want to see you succeed, and all that type of stuff.
it just kind of go hand in hand with like how you carry yourself, but it really ain't just it ain't no competition. It's like, everybody that, do music or, that's an artist or whatever they do, they gonna pop their shit. So at the end of the day, you can't really look at it like, like hating. You kind of got to take it as motivation.
Mm-hmm.
So as far as competition, nah, I wouldn't just say that. It really ain't, because everybody fuck with everybody on a certain level, but nah, it's I say it's you do got hatred though. You do got hatred. You do got that. But at the end of the day, nah, it ain't no comp. It ain't nothing like that.
It's two people I'm gonna speak about. It was and I forget her name, bro. I should have looked it up. It was a girl, man, and she was from Texarkana, man, and she was real talented. Y'all have a guy there, man. He like plugged in. I don't know if he may be smoothie manager. I don't know, but he's like plugged in and whatever. And he was her manager too. You know any damn, man, I should have looked it up before I came on here. But she was like, she had something, man, but I don't know what happened to her, man. She was real good, man. She sing, rap, all of that, man.
Shit, I don't know.
Yeah, I forget her name, but next one of these days I'll share it too. When I find it, when I talk to you, I'll let you know who I was talking about.
For sure.
Let me ask you this: I think I may have come across you, or you came across me from Hoover, Texarkana, sharing, our communication that we had or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to him, man. You know what I mean?
Oh
Like,
yeah. Oh, and yeah, shout out to Hoover, man, because I seen it, and when I seen it, I went and hit you up. He a good dude, man.
yeah, man. That's one thing I want. I want to, give him a shout out, man, because I've had a lot of people hit me up, man, based off of his post or whatever, and I appreciate that. You know what I mean? I appreciate that for sure, and I look forward to doing some business with him moving forward with booking artists and things of that nature. But so I ain't gonna hold you much longer, man. Like I said, I'm a fan. I appreciate you coming up. You know what I mean? Being my first interview on this type of stream or what have you, man. So this one for the record books for me. You know what I mean? And like I say, any way that I can help, I want to be an asset to any artist. You know what I mean? Not a liability, man. So like I said, I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone that's watched, like, share, subscribe. Y'all go follow SOSA, you know what I mean? And
Yeah, man, it's plenty more to come, man. Just stay tuned, man, and shout out to Zaytoven, cause I really been like, it be times where I be wanting to like, don't even be wanting to fuck with it, but he stay in my ear. Zaytoven, so yeah, my guy, man. Shouts out to him, man, the whole team, QC, all them boys. But that's the route I'm really trying to take. Either that or walk 1017. But shit, I got some major shit. I got some major shit going.
oh, you definitely do, man. And you definitely have the talent, you know what I mean? I don't just tell artists that, but you definitely have what it takes, you know what I mean? Just keep pursuing what you're pursuing, man. And again, man, we gonna support you over here, man. I'm gonna keep pushing your name around or whatever, you know what I mean? Let you know any new developments on my end that you can be a part of, whatever, man. And again, like I said, I'm definitely gonna have you back, man, for sure.
That's love, man. Get at me.
All right, bro. Peace.
All right.
Bad, man. Again, I appreciate Sosa for coming up. You can follow him, find him, and I don't know if this was successful or not. You know what I mean? But I did my best. I learned some things, few hiccups here and there, but it's a process. But again, I appreciate everyone. At one point it was 14, 15 people, and to me that's huge, man. If just one person watching, that's huge, man. Because I appreciate it. Because you could be doing something else, could be anywhere else, but you was here with me. And again, this is your hood plug. So y'all like, share, subscribe, follow me. You'll follow your hood plug at your_hood_plug on IG, TikTok, hood plug 903. You know what I mean? You can follow Corey Brown on Facebook, you know what I mean, or what have you. And again, man, I appreciate everybody that watched, the likes, and everything else, man. And I'm gonna get up out of here. I want to shout out to the intro song or what have you. Is a young artist out of Denison, Texas. Go name of VV Corazon, my partner Sal or whatever. I'm telling you, this kid is a star. He's gonna be a star, and y'all better expect big things coming from him real soon. You know what I mean? And shout out to everybody in the Northeast Texas area that I call the net. You know what I mean? From McKinney to Sherman and Denison, all the way out to Longview, Marshall, Tyler, all the other places. You know what I mean? And I'm looking to try to grow this brand, grow this the net concept by working with artists from all over. So if you know an artist, big or small, it'll make no difference. Like, hit me up. We can see what we can work out, get them on this platform, and we're going to do what we do, And on that note, you know what I mean? I'm going to get out of here.
Take a touchdown, nigga, rich shit. Ever since you young, started out hustling. She been out here bustin', funny bitch, she frontin'. Wanna go to the top, I'm out here grindin'. Hold it down from the start to finish the end. After all I've been through, almost fucking face her. She's a fucking paper, couldn't fucking save her. Major, like that shit, bitch. I'm about my business, gotta hustle for a minute. Getting shit outside, moving independent. With a deep voice, I ain't see the fucking pigeons.